Alright, we're here setting up, showing you how to calibrate this arc light welder that we bought from ADLC. We've already made a video on setting up the mini server and getting everything set up. We're going to go through the process of calibrating this machine. We have the T-joint on the machine already that we've supplied in the case. So what we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up the arc light software that's uploaded on this laptop. And you can see it right there. Just going to double click on it. And then you'll see on the top it's ArcSense at the top. That's the file you want to open, which will load up the software. ADLC has provided us a student account, and we do have an admin account for teachers to go in and set up their classes. So our account is student 1, and if you need a password, you're going to get that from ADLC. So the software is going to load up, and we're just going to maximize the software so we have the full screen. We're just going to go into the practice mode, which is the welding helmet. Click on the practice mode, and then you can just choose one of these options. Our students start with mild steel, then GMAW. We're going to go with the Gun Meg mild steel. We're going to put a T-joint because right now that's what's set up on our virtual welder is the T-joint, and that's the joint you need to calibrate the machine. 1/4 inch steel, it's good, and a horizontal weld. So you'll now see that the virtual machine is set up and you have your gun, but it is not completely calibrated yet. To calibrate this gun, we're going to go to the little up arrow on the side of the screen, and a toolbar is going to open up with your wire speed and voltage, but just on the bottom right corner there's a calibration button. And we're going to click on calibration. Now the first thing that defaults up is workstation. Then we have gun, base, and head. This setup from ADLC does not have a helmet, so we don't need to worry about that. So we're going to go ahead and click on the gun. And this is the tricky part here. Is when we click on the gun, we're going to get it ready, and we're going to set this up to a 45-degree angle with our T-joint. And we're going to click the trigger, and we're just going to hold it steady and go back and forth. It's going to check it and read the settings. So here I go. I'm going to be at a 45. I'm going to click it. I'm going to try to be steady, and I'm just going to rotate our gun back and forth. So gun, I'm ready to do it. I just have to click on gun there. Now I'm going to click it, the trigger, and I'm just going to go back and forth. And this is a little bit tricky. Make sure that this is on a stable ground. I just noticed this table is a little bit uneven. But as I go back and forth, it's collecting the sample. Now with this sample, you want it to be under 1. I've had it under 0.4, but sometimes I'm at 0.8. But you have to be under 1. And you'll see right here, the data will come up, and I'm just kind of keep my elbows real tight close into my body to keep it steady. It's almost done here, and we are at, I am at 0.89, which isn't great, but for our calibration purposes that will work. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to calibrate the base. So I'm going to click on the base, and I'm going to actually calibrate it in 3 spots: the top corner, the middle corner, and this corner right here. You'll notice where I calibrated the gun was right here, so those 3 spots. So I'm going to hold it in at a 45 to that corner, and I'm going to click it, and that's my first spot. You'll notice the gun move. Again, I'm going to hold it into this back corner. I'm going to click the position, and then I'm going to position it into this corner right here, and click it there, and now I have a calibrated base with my base. Okay, the next thing I want to do is calibrate my work angle. So I will click into work angle, and if this calibrate is checked, please uncheck it. And then we're going to calibrate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold it at a 90-degree angle, and I found that you have to hold it at around the 45 to this, and I'm going to click calibrate, and I'm at 160. Now I believe the manual says I have to be over 90, and that's fine. Then I'm going to keep it at a 37-degree angle, the manual says, and I'm going to click it, and I have to be under 45. So I am under 45 and I'm over 90. Now I'm going to check my box, and now my welder is calibrated. So now wherever you are, you'll see that the machine is set up, and if I wanted to practice, you can see how I have this set up, how it's nice that you can weld and be in front of the screen. The box helps that. Anyway, thanks for watching our video. Our next one will show you more tips and tricks on using this arc light welder. Thanks.